think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Ndika is there, and he can get that clear. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Jr., in some time. His favourite move is to receive the ball in a wide position, attract defenders his way, where he can turn them and just leave them behind and have a clean run at goal. He's a very tricky customer and getting better week by week.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rodri. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Osimhen. And he's been shifted off it. Now it's Yamal. Mbappe.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Ndika. And it's DiMarco. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, super find. Shot a goal! Goal!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Looking to play him in. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He rises! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Big header! Off the post! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now, and a chance! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Climbs up big! Just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Kimmich. And it's Rodri. It's Bellingham. Rodri. Bellingham. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Kimmich. Kimmich. He gets big. It's there. And they get themselves in front. Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how... He's got tall! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Van de Ven. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. In with the challenge. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. It's a threatening ball, and he's taking no chances there.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Can he get on the end of this? And that's been slipped through. Van de Ven deals with that comfortably.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Goes forward. Haaland is onto it in a flash. Kimmich. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Kimmich. Kimmich. Ah, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Here's Rodri. The ball has bounced loose now. Bade. Played up towards the front line. Van de Ven spots it and intercepts. Now it's Osimhen. Well, there's the clearance. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. Here we go again. Mbappe. Oh, played through for the wide man. It's a mighty effort. Really well taken goal. What remarkable powers of recovery.
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Rice, great vision. And that's a nicely shaped ball. Donnarumma gets his hands on it and the danger is averted.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Griezmann looking to get on the end of this. Now it's Kimmich. Kimmich just loves to go forward whenever he can. Now it's DiMarco. Good ball over the top. That's gone for a throw-in.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
And it's Griezmann. Passes coming off in quick succession here. DiMarco. Nice control. Shot could be on. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And that is expertly dealt with. Van de Ven gets across to intercept that. Van de Ven looks to the other side. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Van der Ven. And the shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Corner number 3 coming up. Oh, what a climb! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
He's in space and looking for options. Tries to get it clear. Oh, it's come loose. Now it's DiMarco. He's got away. Has crossed into the middle. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Kimmich. Garnacho. And it's Griezmann. Rodri. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Yildiz. Courtois. Into the last quarter of an hour. Paris Saint-Germain looking to pass their way through. Alvarez. Now it's Alvarez. It's played through for him. He's had a shot!
Paris Saint-Germain clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Lukaku chasing after it. Rodri. Tries a deft little ball. Can he finish? Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
And this is Lewandowski. Plays a sharp little ball here.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Alvarez does well to get it back. Lewandowski. Van der Ven kept aware and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Lukaku. Haaland. Now it's Osimhen. And reclaimed it in a trice. Garnacho. So that's it. It is all over. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here. Yamal is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Ndika kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Mbappe! Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Searching pass he's played there. Well read, and the danger is averted. Courtois gets rid without sophistication. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now who's going to be first to this? Can he get on the end of this? They want to be quick to recover this. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now he's got space here, and he was alert to it. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
It's run loose here. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Bellingham. Yamal. Look at the space here. Alexander-Arnold receives it in a wide position.
Yeah, it was a shame his technique just let him down. We've all been there. Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Griezmann. And they can counter here. DiMarco. This looks promising.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bellingham.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Real chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now it's Bellingham. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Alexander-Arnold. Looking to play him in. Has a look and plays it forward. That's an imaginative pass. That's a pretty loose pass. Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham. And it's Bellingham. And Yamal. Looking for a runner. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, smashing header! Bruno Fernandes. Griezmann. Here's Haaland. Kimmich. Now that looks a decent ball. Haaland could try cutting inside here. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And it's Bellingham. Oh, he's played it in low. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Haaland's cross. Oh, this looks sharp. Haaland chasing after it. Rodri. And it's Bellingham. Griezmann. Yamal did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And he has been fouled there. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here. Haaland! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Haaland really must be thinking what he...
And the referee brings the first half to a close. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
And back to the keeper they go. Bellingham. Pass is coming off in quick succession here, and he's managed to get free, and he's played it back. Williams, brilliantly cut out.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he was quick to react. Yamal plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Tries to pass it through. Shoots! And he hits the net. There is the breakthrough. How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Paris Saint-Germain have penetrated for the first time.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Oh, shooting! And again!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Out of play for a goal kick. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Paris Saint-Germain have it back and can go again. Van de Ven. Ambitious ball here. Nico Williams picks it up out wide. So, Jim, what... Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he's running through. Nicely weighted ball. And he shoots! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Ndika is there to clear.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Bruno Fernandes. Looking for the run. Alexander-Arnold. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And here's Bellingham. Haaland is onto this. Paris Saint-Germain needed that. They really needed it.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Oh, Bellingham! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Now it's Bellingham. Danger averted for now. And smartly reclaimed.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He's got away. Bellingham. Great vision. Now it's Osimhen. Osimhen going full steam ahead down the left flank. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Aimed beyond the defence. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Rice. Now it's Lewandowski. Pavard. Pavard with the cross. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Pinches it off him. Yildiz. Knocks it into space. And that has been cut short. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's there to get it away.
Paris Saint-Germain have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Oh, a delicate chip through. He can get that clear. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I've been in this position myself, and this will be difficult to take. They did everything right but score, but at least I suppose they can reflect on a few positives from this one.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.